Imagine your life as a masterpiece being painted. Each morning, you're handed a fresh brush and a blank canvas. The question is, what will you paint? What story will you tell through your actions, your attitude, and the habits you repeat every single day? Dale Carnegie once said, "Act as if you were courageous, and you will become so." Success like confidence, influence, or inner peace doesn't appear overnight. It's built day by day, with small but steady steps. There are 9 small habits, if practiced daily, that can transform your life. They not only shape your character, but ignite your aspirations and redraw your future. 1. Set a clear goal every morning. A ship without a course will drift wherever the waves take it. It moves, but has no direction. A person without a clear morning goal is the same busy, always in motion, but never truly moving towards something meaningful. Carnegie believed in the power of direction. When you know what you want, the world begins to align in your favor. You don't need 5 goals or 10 major tasks, just one clear, intentional objective. Maybe it's finishing something important. Maybe it's making a difficult phone call. Maybe it's learning one new thing. The size doesn't matter, clarity does. Because once your mind has a destination, you go from drifting to steering. A day led by clear intention is a brick laid in the foundation of lasting success. 2. Start your day with gratitude. Dale Carnegie once emphasized, "Learn to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want." That's the heart of an unshakable mindset, a mindset grounded in gratitude. Most people begin the day with worry, complaints, or pressure. But if you pause for just 1 minute each morning to think of 3 things you're grateful for, your mind begins to move in a different direction. It doesn't have to be grand, just the ability to breathe, a roof over your head, a friend, or the chance to start over. Gratitude isn't blind optimism. It's a conscious choice to see the good even in the imperfect. And a grateful person is the one who sees solutions where others see problems, who stands firm when the world trembles, who always finds a reason to keep going, even when everything seems to fall apart. 3. Read for 30 minutes a day. Carnegie never stopped learning. He said, "If you want to be interesting, you have to be interested. And to be interesting, you must read, learn, and reflect every day." Books are gateways to great ideas. They allow you to meet brilliant minds, even those who've long passed. And sometimes all it takes is one book, one sentence, one timely idea to change the entire course of your life. Choose what nourishes your mind. Let reading be a place where your soul rests and grows. The world is full of noise, but wisdom waits quietly on every page. If you want to be influential, inspirational, or someone who lives with depth, start with small things repeated every day. No great achievement comes from mere daydreaming, but countless miracles are written through 10 minutes of focus, one kind word, or a brave decision in the middle of an ordinary day. Carnegie didn't teach us how to be great in the world's eyes. He taught us how to be kind, sincere, and valuable, even in the smallest moments. And from there, greatness will find its way to you. Remove the old limits in your mind, because when you do, you'll see doors open, doors you didn't even know existed before. Dale Carnegie once said, "The human mind is a wonderful tool if you know how to use it. But if you don't, it will use you instead." Knowledge is not just power, it is freedom. Freedom from stagnation. Freedom from the old ways of thinking that trap you in your own life. Every page you turn is a step farther away from the old loop, a chance to look beyond the walls of your current limits. Every great leader, thinker, and creator shares one trait, a hunger to learn. They know that the mind, like muscles, needs nourishment and training. And one of the strongest ways to nurture it is through reading. You don't need hours every day, just 30 minutes. 30 minutes invested in a book can yield lifelong returns. In a world full of distractions and shallow entertainment, Reading is a quiet act of rebellion, a statement that you choose depth over surface, growth over stagnation. As Carnegie emphasized, personal development begins with changing the way you think, and nothing does that better than a good book. You might be just one idea, one new perspective away from transforming your lifestyle, career, even your destiny. But transformation won't come without the first step. 4. Master the dialogue inside your mind. You steer your own fate, not by luck or destiny, but by the power of what you tell yourself every day. The mind is fertile soil, but it only grows what you plant. Plant fear and doubt, and you will harvest failure and despair. Plant belief, willpower, and clarity, and you will reap steadiness and achievement. Those who repeatedly tell themselves, "I'm not good enough," don't need anyone to imprison them. They have locked themselves inside a prison of limiting beliefs. Conversely, those who say, "I am improving every day," will act as if it's true, and eventually it will be. Carnegie stressed, if you want to change others, start with yourself, starting with what you say, think, and believe. Every word you say, whether spoken out loud or whispered inside your head, is a command sent to your subconscious. Say, "I can't," and your mind obeys. Say, "I'm learning to do this," and you spark a flicker of hope, and your mind will find ways to make it real. Words are the silent blueprint of your life. Great people don't just act boldly, they think boldly, and speak great things before they become reality. 5. Step deliberately into discomfort every day. Carnegie advised, do the thing you fear, and the fear will die. And it's true. Humans were not born to live in comfort, but to overcome it. Comfort is a silent thief. It steals passion, dulls willpower, and lets you sleepwalk through a quiet life with no progress. Every time you avoid inconvenience, you're not standing still, you're moving backward. On the other hand, every time you face discomfort, you expand your inner boundaries. Every time you wake up earlier, voice your opinion despite fear, or move forward while still scared, you build a stronger self than yesterday. Successful people don't seek the easy path, they choose the meaningful one. They don't run from challenges. They enter them like a blacksmith thrusts steel into fire, because they know only pressure shapes strength. Do one uncomfortable thing every day, even small but consistent. Because as Carnegie said, bold actions, even if they begin as pretending, will sooner or later become habits. 6. Strengthen your spirit through daily challenges. Dale Carnegie once said, "In every difficulty lies an opportunity, but only those willing to step in will see it." You are strong not when life is easy, but when you consistently enter discomfort with a proactive mindset. Each time you face a challenge, instead of stepping back, you lay another brick in the foundation of your own success. Every hardship you overcome with resilience is a new fiber in your spirit. You are not born to live an easy life, but to win, to grow, to leave your mark. The world does not bow to those who seek comfort. It only honors those who dare to endure, persist, and conquer. So I tell you, don't choose comfort. Don't drift in your safety zone. See challenges as old friends, because in their embrace, the strongest version of yourself waits to awaken. Those who endure today will master tomorrow. 7. Master the art of focus. Carnegie emphasized, a distracted mind cannot produce valuable action. Success doesn't come from luck. Failure is not fate. Both are the results of habits, of discipline, or lack thereof. And in today's age, the greatest enemy of discipline is distraction. Distraction is silent. It doesn't attack immediately. It sneaks in gently but destructively, making you busy without progress, tired without accomplishment. You live in a world competing for your attention. Social media, news, messages, notifications, meaningless entertainment. But remember what Carnegie would say, whatever you focus on is what you nurture. If you focus on troubles, you will be overwhelmed by anxiety and fatigue. If you train your mind to look at solutions, you will find opportunity in every challenge. Focus is power. It's a choice. It's the lever to greatness. Create inviolable time blocks where you work deeply, undisturbed. Turn off notifications. Set aside trivial matters. Make focus a sacred ritual in your day. Those who control their focus hold their future. Distraction, on the other hand, is the excuse of the uncommitted. Train your mind like a warrior sharpens a sword. Sharp, unwavering, precise. Because your focus, if guarded like treasure, will turn every goal into reality. 8. Forge uncompromising self-discipline. The path to success is not paved with inspiration. It is not built from fleeting good intentions. It is constructed from the bricks of discipline. Tough, irreplaceable, unavoidable. Carnegie repeatedly emphasized, action is the first step to success, but only discipline turns action into habit. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and results. Those with discipline master their destiny. Those without become slaves to circumstances, emotions, and the tomorrow excuse. Accept a truth few dare to face. Emotions are unreliable. If you wait until you feel ready to start, you will wait forever. If you only work when you feel like it, you will accomplish very little. Discipline is acting even when you don't want to. It's waking up while others sleep. It's continuing when others quit. It's keeping promises to yourself, even when no one else knows. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you train, the stronger it becomes. Every time you choose action over delay, you strengthen your spirit's armor. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build unbreakable trust. Those without discipline live by instinct, pulled by external forces. Those with discipline live by purpose and principles. And so, they are free. Talent may open the door, but only discipline keeps you inside the room. So I say to you, train yourself like a warrior, preparing for the greatest battle, the battle with yourself. Choose discipline today, tomorrow, and every day after. Because when discipline becomes a lifestyle, success is only a matter of time. 9. Surround yourself with high-value people. Dale Carnegie. Dale Carnegie once said, "Genuinely care about others, and you will gain something money cannot buy, influence." But influence is not only what you create, it is also what you absorb. People are not only products of themselves, they are mirrors reflecting those they journey with. Look at a person's 5 closest friends, and you will see their future. Beliefs, standards, lifestyles, all spread like wildfire. If you choose to be near negative people, complainers, or procrastinators, sooner or later, you will find yourself caught in a loop of stagnation and mediocrity. But if you choose to walk with ambitious, high-standard, failure-intolerant people, you will rise with them. You will think bigger, act stronger, and live with greater determination. Dale Carnegie didn't just teach how to befriend others. He taught how to choose those you should befriend. Awaken in others a noble desire, he said. But to awaken desire in others, first you must allow others to awaken it in you. Seek those who challenge your thinking, those who won't let you easily compromise with yourself, those who ask hard questions, speak truths, and live as examples. They may be mentors, teachers, companions, but most importantly, they make you grow. You don't need much motivation if you live in an environment of excellence. When you're among outstanding people, mediocrity becomes unbearable. When you're surrounded by those who refuse limits, you too will learn to break them. So choose your circle as if you're choosing the direction of your life. Walk with those who go far, and you will never be left behind.